It is Sunday, November 10th, 2024. I'm out here at Long Beach Veterans Memorial Stadium for the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet that we cover 11 times a year, because in June it conflicts with Road Kings. Other than that, we do cover it every month. Lots of great cars on display and for sale. This is my second video this weekend. I did cover the Nitro Revival yesterday over at Irwindale Speedway, and then earlier in the week we did 2 days at SEMA, so boy am I tired. Also, I just found out I'm to be a great uncle, so I'm officially old now, but there's gonna be a lot of great stuff. I'm not too old to bring you these great events, so let's go get started. All right, we're gonna start over in the corner like I always do. This international pickup. Yes, we have the long shadows this morning, so it's early. I'll try to work around it as best we can. So yeah, I'm gonna be a great uncle. So that's my news I got last night. So I filmed Nitro Revival yesterday, got the video up. Sold a mid-century like office desk that I had on Marketplace. The lady comes without a truck, of course, so she pays me to deliver it. I get to her place in Silver Lake, and it's like one of those places in Silver Lake built into the side of a hill, and the staircase was like one of those MC Escher drawings. It just kept going off into weird tangents, but I did get it delivered. Like I say, she's got a hell of a deal on the extra delivery fee. That's all I can say. Yes, I did make money on the desk, so that's good. Got a C10. I said I always cover this corner here, kind of work my way over to the middle where the cars are. Most of the cars for sale are usually in the middle, but then I let that fill in a bit. And if you're wondering when the next Pomona is, it is next month. It is on December 8th, the day after Moon Eyes at Irwindale, which will probably be my last event I'm covering at Irwindale before it closes at the end of the year. We will see. Unfortunately, we are losing Irwindale. A 63 Galaxy 500 convertible. This guy's always parked in the same spot, so he's usually early in the video. So next week, I believe I'm doing NHRA finals at Pomona, a little car show area. I don't think there's anything on Sunday as of right now. I'll be doing that one on Saturday. And the following week, I know we have like I can't remember, we got shows. If you check the tentative list, it'll be in the comments section shortly after the video post. Let you know I'm planning on hitting. November's a hard one because like the second half of the month, there's really not a whole lot going on. Yeah, 67 El Camino here. For some reason, everything kind of gets smushed into the first couple weekends as it was this year. There was literally like 3 events yesterday I wanted to cover, and I can only cover one. And of course, Thanksgiving, like not much goes on. And OBS truck. Got the Bonanza van. Perfect vehicle to take to the Ponderosa Steakhouse. Yeah, I'm still trying to fill in blanks for those last 2 months of the year here. It's looking kind of, there's some sparse weekends, let's just say that. So I did bring the Fox body. I'm not going to show it this time because I've shown it so many times when I bring it places. Plus it's dirty right now. I'll just be honest. Also, we're almost at 25,000 subscribers, which is absolutely unbelievable to me on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. Make sure you like the video and comment on some of these vehicles. All right, we got some hot rods here. That's Ford Cube. There. Yeah, C10 pickup. A lot of great trucks at SEMA this year as well, if you watch those videos. If you're wondering, the first day of SEMA, I got 25,000 steps. It took me 8.5 hours to film that video. It was a 2-hour video, 2 hours and 16 seconds. So that was definitely a beast, and boy was I tired afterwards. That K5 Blazer. I may have to switch cameras here right in the middle at some point. I actually have a brand new camera I bought a couple years ago I never used. And this one is, I think, about had it. Yeah, it seems like it's glitching just about every time I try to film. Still takes good pictures when or a good video when it works, but yeah, it's glitching pretty bad. Yeah, two-door Tahoe, OBS style. Yeah, 54 Chevy for sale is our first for sale car of the day. There you go. There's all your info.
Zero rust anywhere, man. Only
there you go.
Only surface rust.
7,000 four-door sedan.
Oh,
thank you.
The 62.
I'll
62
get it.
Apollo. I only have one.
Got an Avanti 2. As these were done later on after Studio Baker went under. Company bought the rights to the Avanti and the design and the molds and to manufacturing them. That's camper special. See how the aluminum topper. A Chevy truck here. And breeze through till we find something for sale. I always try to focus in on the vehicles that are for sale. I understand that's why people watch a lot of these swap meet videos. Of course, we see anything kind of interesting, we'll focus in a little bit. That dark sport, this one is for sale here. Here we go. On 7,000, it's got a slant 6. There's the info on a 74 pre-smog Dart Sport. Should be pretty good condition, very original. Another 54 that's for sale. It's had a for sale sign in the back window. This one is 40,000. Here about a 60 Pontiac. I'll come around this side because that side's blocked off. This one's the model without the steering wheel, you know. 65 GT fastback Mustang. Cars are definitely rolling in. It looks like it's going to be a really nice morning for a swap meet. Not too hot, not too cold. I'm actually wearing a sweatshirt and I'm already starting to heat up. Of course, I am walking too. I always say if you're playing a car show, And you want to know what weekends there are nothing? Check with me. I've got the calendars for the last several years of what I shot. And it's very easy to figure out which weekends there's like literally no competition. And it's not just holiday weekends either. It's like we all know Easter weekend there's nothing, and we all know that Thanksgiving weekend, of course, Christmas, but weekend after Christmas we do have holiday motor excursion, and of course New Year's Eve we have the Rose Parade cruise on Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena. And on the tentative list I did put which corner bakery to meet at. It's the one in East Pasadena. If you know where the old Sears used to be in Pasadena, it's in that parking lot, or where Fuddruckers used to be. A Toyota Stout pickup here. Do not go to the corner bakery on Lake. It's maybe the last video for this camera, so I have to retire this. This camera's actually served me pretty well over the years. I got a C10 for $25,000 there. I don't know how many years I've been using this camera, but it is glitching pretty bad today. It doesn't show in the video. It's just when I go to hit record, it literally like records a millisecond and then stops. And it takes like 5 seconds for it to reset where I can hit it again. And sometimes it does it 3 or 4 times in a row, so. So I did buy another GoPro 9 when they were like closing them out about 1.5 years ago, and just have not used it. And it's actually in my Mustang right now, so I have no excuse. I guess we'll try to see if we can get through this one then. So I do want to play around with the make sure the settings are the same. And I try to shoot as long a clip as I can most of the time today, unless there's music playing. Slam Tahoe 2-door. Got a C20 so it's got C20 badges with a short bed, so it may be a shortened one. 13,500. So maybe a 3/4 ton that they shortened and put the half-ton stuff on. Unless the badges are just wrong. 64 C10. He's got a surfboard and a vintage topper. These vintage toppers are cool. I always see these guys who buy these trucks, they take the topper off and they try to sell them or give them away on Marketplace, just the topper. I think they had kind of a cool look to them. So it's even got like a bit of a bubble window thing going on. Yeah, it's Ford F-100. So when we get back to the Mustang, I'll switch cameras. Unless it starts behaving itself. 57 Olds. Got an Impala SS for sale. Here's the info on that one. '67 Chevelle. '62. There's actually a few Impalas and even some lowriders at SEMA this year. That one that's like making the rounds. Everyone's seen the 1,000 horsepower with the blower. So '63. If you've seen that one, it's actually in the second video. So of the two, '64 Chevy. Got a symphony of car alarms, so you know it's Long Beach. '64 Biscayne sedan.
Secondary.
See a lot of the lower level models in the '64s very often. All right, the guy with the '64 is like, hey, I forgot to put my sign in the window. Here you go. There's info on the Biscayne. The '70s Corvette. Check out the interior on this one. Very, very '70s. There you go. Yeah, '65 Mustang. 45,000 watt. Oh, there's the phone number. There you go. Nice and big too. They use like commercial graphic things you can buy, so even more legible. So it's a 289 car. And breeze through some of these square body K5s. Square body C10, got a Falcon. Come around the other side, it's got a sign on the other side. We'll get there eventually. And over here, yeah, '69 Falcon Futura, 15,000 on that one. Got a super clean IROC convertible. This Radwood yesterday with all the 80s and 90s cars. There we go. 34 Oldsmobile. There's the info, no paperwork. Get one of those VIN verification services out and get a title on it. I always say with my 40 Ford, mine actually have a title in my name on the car. And I'm always like, it's like, I hate to think about what I could get for that car, like as it sits, but I do want to build it someday. I know people have like asked me about it over the years. And maybe after my daughter, when she grows up, I'll have more time for stuff like that. '63 C10, no price on it. There's your, look at the C10 here. All right, so almost back to the car. So the video it shouldn't look different. It's the same camera. It's just a brand new one. So, make it sound like the worst thing in the world. Just do a nice lengthy clip until I get back to the car. Or until music starts playing. Yeah, the front-wheel drive Olds Regency. This one I believe is the '98 front-wheel drive GM goodness. My friend Nick's like way into these. So that's got the sunset plates and everything. All right, so now we're on the brand new camera I bought a year and a half ago I never used. This is our first run here. Yeah, the viewer of the channel. You got your phone number?
Want me to say it on tape?
Yeah, you can just say it.
626-589-3166.
Okay, there you go. So there was no information on there. So this is our test run for the new camera that it's not really new. It's actually still a GoPro 9. I just bought I bought one when they were closing them out. I think the other one is definitely toast. All right, so now I got a new camera. This one seems to be good. Actually, I just had to play around with the mic settings just now. So hopefully it's, I realize that doesn't look right. So there's a one clip of the El Camino there where the mic settings weren't quite where I liked them, but the guy walked away, so I couldn't get the phone number again. A hot rod. Yeah, I think it was time to replace that camera. I'll keep the other one as like a backup because it does work, it just glitches all the time. If something ever happens with this one, I can switch back to that. By then I'll probably buy something, whatever's like latest and greatest anyway. Riviera. Yeah, 63 for sale. Well, there's a sign, no info. It's for sale somewhere else online. Well, it's nice to have a camera that doesn't glitch every time you try to film something. Yeah, I let that one go a little too long. Like I say with GoPro, if you're looking to get a camera, don't buy a GoPro because they do start glitching after a while. I really hope the settings on this one are okay right now for video. You got it on 4K linear, so.
No names, cat.
Also, don't use them for low light because they are complete garbage on low light. Here we go. I got a K5 Blazer. This one we saw last month. K5 Blazer with the GMC stuff on it. The info on that one. Oh man. Yeah, it's Plymouth. F53 Chevy. On that one. Little Datsun. I also hope it doesn't jumble up all the clips because sometimes it does that too, like when you start moving the cart around, so to speak. We will see. Let me put it this way, on that the other camera, basically the last 3 years, give or take, I probably filmed just about every video on this channel was filmed. And a Mike Fines thing was filmed on that camera. So, yep, she's filmed a lot of videos. A couple Novas. Also, I took a really nice thumbnail shot of two vehicles walking in before everything filled in, and they left before I could actually shoot the video. So, and I got to find another. I've got a couple other thumbnails I took, but I was like, wow, that thumbnail came out great, and those guys left already. So I can't use the shot because, well, someone will be like, those cars aren't in the video.
Should we go this way or that way? This way?
All right. Unless they moved. Let's see if I can find them. '57. I guess I forgot that when you first use the new GoPro, it gives you all these like tutorial tags that keep popping up. It's like, use this feature, use this feature. It's like, no, I know how to use this. Alright, we'll get through it. New camera. We'll deal with it. That's why I really didn't want to set up the new camera. Why I waited so long. So I knew it was going to become stuff like that. I'll just walk through till we find some stuff for sale. Nice Riviera.
Yeah, you'd say similar. This is more fun. That didn't get the console down through.
Yeah, Dodge. Two-door. Nice Nova. Cab over. Yeah, Cameo pickup. New fiberglass bed. A 52 Chevy truck for sale. 25,000 on that one.
They hit the one is quick.
Porsche 911. Sorry, this one's the 912. I don't know, they used the 912 nameplate very briefly until they found out Peugeot actually owned the rights to the 912 Mustang. Yeah, apparently, like Peugeot, you know how they have a lot of 900 series cars. They'd owned the rights to the name 912, I should say, not the actual Porsche 912. And so they went back to just calling it the 911. You can actually look it up online. So they made very few with the 912 name. Firebird rolling in. Over here, bring some of these vehicles. El Camino first. That was actually a GMC Caballero, which is their version of the El Camino. The info on that. 79. Got a 1960 Chevy. There's a Bel Air two-door hardtop. This car was at Memorial last week at Pomona. If you like lowriders, check that one out. That was a fantastic show. I took my daughter out to that one. She enjoyed the performances of the Dia de los Muertos celebration and lowrider show. They had about 4 of the halls filled with cars as well as some outdoor vehicles and performances. And of course, like crafts and artwork and things like that. I'm actually adjusting the settings on this camera as I go. I guess it's a good way to do it. just film a video like, oh yeah, that setting. Oh yeah, the screen shuts off after a couple of minutes. Yeah, the side rock for 10,000. 1968. That's 64. That's 62 Impala. There you go. El Camino for sale. Info on that.
What is it, your trim?
67 Galaxy for sale. Info on that. 3-speed column shift 289. Mercury Comet. Still got a lot to see. Ellis Swatch Cutlass. There's a steel top Eldorado Seville. The Brome. A 1960 cab. A 32 Ford for sale.
I see that, yeah.
There's the info on that.
It's not like you're low on cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monte Carlo. OJ coming through. Fiat 600. Don't see these very often.
Can't believe somebody spent that much time and effort on a car.
So Italian car, now we got a French car. Citroën 2 chevaux. How you doing? 63 Impala for sale. She's a little Ripley on the side. Could be yours for, I think it says 45,000. Okay, yeah, it's a ransom note. That's what it looks like. I think that's what it says. Body cutlass. Corvette. There's anything else coming up on the channel of a note. Did start filling in 2025 dates. The SoCal car culture counter hasn't started putting their 2025 dates in, so a little difficulty finding stuff. So I'm gonna have to start going through my old calendars and Googling events that I know are coming up, find out when they're coming up, so we can bring that to you guys. In January, I think the SoCal Slow Ride is usually the same day as this, so I try to do both in one day, which I've done in the past. So that's what I did. I think the last 2 years I did SoCal Slow Ride the same day. I did Long Beach, then headed over there. I have to go dig my van out. It's over at my mother's in the driveway. I think the last time I drove was about 4 or 5 months ago. I know it needs new front tires, so there's that. A Pontiac Fiber, 16,000 on this one.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Trying to hide the sign on me. The Buick GNX. See this one out here before. This guy's a regular. It's a Jaguar.
It's all fixed up? No, it's a stock. Yeah.
A Caprice for sale.
Right now you're doing a little takeover stuff and all that. They do the little, way more.
Way more out there.
Guess what? It's gonna be way more faster.
Nice fleet line.
You already got like 8 cars at home.
'66 Chevelle 4-door sedan. This one's the 300, the base model. Chevelle. See, these are often 67 Super Sport Chevelle. '69 Impala convertible. BMW 2002 for sale. 76, so she's a smogger. Got the VW Omega 1975. We've seen this one out here before. I got 67 El Camino for sale. 16,000 on this one. There's the info.
Mine's Ted.
Ted on Floyd.
Got a C4 Corvette with the bra. Remember the bras on those? That was popular back then. Make offer. I always say, and I know people don't like it, put a price on your car. People do not like the make offer sign. I always say it's code for I told my wife I would sell the car, but I really don't want to. Which is actually true in many cases. Like those guys on Marketplace who put $1. It's like they have a place to put the price for a reason. And they put $1 because they know if they don't put $1, it's going to list it for free. Ironically, I've actually seen cars on there that said free that look like they could be just something someone wanted to get out of their yard, but which makes it even more confusing. I'm going to C10 for sale.
Mike.
Come around over here. '64 Impala for sale. There's the info on that. This one does have the 4-speed and is a super sport.
Let's tell myself.
68 Corvette Roadster. 427. No word which 427 it has. 390, 400, 435 horse. The usual culprits. Got a V8 Vega. 9,000 on this one. Yeah, pause it and read it. I'm not going to read all of that. It's got a little bit of custom chrome there. Some slight weight reduction in the back. You know, custom bits. Okay. Rear body flatbed. What do we get in here? Fortunately, the GoPro stopped sending like tutorial screens up for me now. I believe we're through that now. The other bad thing they do is when you go in their app, which you have to use to delete the whole card and do some other things to access like all the settings, it'll try to get you to use their cloud service like every single time, and it just pops up when you're trying to do something like change a setting. So some cars rolling on in. Got a 58 Pontiac Bonneville two-door hardtop. Pontiac Impala ? It's not an Impala. It's a Bonneville. Around here. I got a 50 Chevy for sale. 25.5. Okay, it keeps lowering the price. I think the price gets better the longer you look at the for sale sign. So it's out of Chicago. Actually, my Plymouth has a sticker East St. Louis, and I've looked under that car. It does not look like it's from East St. Louis.
It's reasonable.
It does not look like a Midwest car. Willie's Jeep. There's all that, 9,950.
I volunteered 70.
It's got the ballpoint pen for sale sign. 56 for sale. See, in this car, I don't know how many events. There are 6. Now, you couldn't build it for that, let's face it. And I know this guy's driven this to a lot of events. So he did the, he didn't do the long haul on the power tour this year, but I think he did last year. Come around here.
Yeah, you'll never get it.
68 Chevelle. See, very original. This one does not have a sign on it though. It's got the 90s squiggly pinstriping. He's got it for sale sign, but he must have sold it because he took it down. Nice 69 GTO Judge.
I got another C10 with 20s on it, but no more. I don't like the ride.
Not for sale, but
Take care.
very nice to look at. This is the Judge logo on the fenders. On to the 61 Chevy wagon. So on here, 30,000. Says 2 payments. Bare body C10 78, short bed step side. Yeah, this one's for sale. There's the info on this 55 Ford. F100 is the Pimp Edition, apparently. We got a Bronco.
Yeah.
I think this is the same guy's vehicle as the F100. Good look. A Jeep Wagoneer, 23,500 on this one. There's the info. Not sure the market on these. I know the later ones with the wood paneling, when they're super nice, go for really good money. Wait, Style Master Chevy. There you go, 16. It's not a parts car. No, not for 16,500. It isn't. So, I don't know why you'd put that on your sign.
I love the thing.
It's just a piece of art.
It's got a little bit of rust there. Yeah, she's a little crunchy under the trim.
I wouldn't even know it's this way. Yeah, right. Yeah. You don't have to worry.
1980 Mercedes Benz. 6,000 on that one. I don't know if you can read the number. So the sunroof. This one's the Coupe, the 300 CD, so that's the diesel. That guy's excited about it. And I start breezing on through. So we lost a little bit of time messing with the camera earlier.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the car.
Here's some of the cars that are for sale. I'll show you what we got here. We got a 39 Chevy. There's the info on that one. We're just gonna walk through still. We find something for sale. Got a Lincoln here. Missing a few pieces. Work in progress. 1950 Ford. So the Comet wagon. Folks are definitely coming out now that the weather has warmed up. That's 56. So I think we're gonna have to hurry up a little bit so I get the cars for sale before they start taking off. You guys do anything around Thanksgiving? We also have McCormick's coming up this month too in Palm Springs, don't forget. I don't know how that slipped my mind. It's coming up in a few weeks. Currently not planning on doing Scottsdale. That's just a really hard one to do. You know, speaking of Scottsdale, it's just a really hard one to do, and like I said, it's with the music everywhere. It takes me like all day to get like an hour and a half video. 49 Ford for sale. 8,000 on this one. Right now on the 23rd, I've got the Cruisin' Laverne show penciled in. If suddenly I change my mind, I might do Scottsdale, but I kind of doubt it. I think one Scottsdale a year is fine. I also have a really bad track record of like my vehicle braking when I go to Arizona. I think last year I shot Scottsdale on the way back. The axle bearing went out on the Marquis. And another time I shot the Tucson duct tape drags and the air conditioning went out. So my car does not seem to like Arizona very much. 66 Dart GT convertible. There's all the info on that. There's what my dad would have loved. 68 Mercury Park Lane. Oh, he wants a parts car for it. Okay, it's not for sale. So he's looking for a parts car. So I did love 68. We had a 68 Country, 68 Colony Park, I should say. And he always wanted a 68 Park Lane convertible. Very nice example. You just don't see these. So we'll bring it to you. That's not a for sale sign. That's how he's looking for a parts car sign. There you go, Willie's. 21,000 on this one.
Not only does it go under the water,
I go home with another car. Won't have no one.
Yeah, 70 Chevelle 396.
More still plates. I got one of them.
Hey, that's a Cooper. How'd that guy get in there?
Hey, it's for sale, man. Somebody else with some money.
A3 C10, 28,000 on that one.
But somebody else was in another hardcore rest that was on the 34 at 50. I tend to believe the 204 numbers. Oh, yeah. No, I bought it from a friend of mine.
A 65 Impala.
I don't know. 20 years ago.
And there's a 60 CAD. A vendor truck. There's a 63 split window Corvette. That's olds getting ready to go. 49 Chevy, 25,000 on that one. Hopefully you can read all that. The old rocket. Mustang 2+2. Looks like it's a 6-cylinder one too. Oh no, this is one of the convertibles with the little removable thing that makes it look like a 2+2. It was like a kit they did. Yeah, I'll kind of show you some more of it. See the seam. Show this town car. Pretty wild. '68 Caprice for 11,000. I'll get you the number on the other side. I have to shoot this one in pieces as there's some music over on the other side. Here we go. There's the number on that one. There you go. Felix is running away. Okay. Gonna get that shot. No, here we go. Dart, a slant 6, 64, 8,500. For a slant 6 Dart sedan. A little walk around on this one. See, we got the grandma third brake light. You know, this was some old person's car when it has the Pep Boys third brake light. I actually have one of those kits I got that's still in the box. And I was gonna give it to my buddy as like a gag gift for Malaise days. I never did. I found it the other day. I remember growing up, there was a lady with a 65 Olds 442. It was like a mint original car, but she cut the rear deck for the third brake light. car, 78. Motor car, 3,954 original miles. Check that out. 25,000 on this one. On the town car. Yeah, it's pretty clean. It's like the left outside at some point. The vinyl top is discolored. My dad had one of these at one point. Actually, I had one briefly. It was parked on the street. Somebody hit it. And that was back before anybody was really into like late 70s vehicles. A square body Suburban. This was a 90 model. 5,500. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Needs some paint. I'm still driving mine, my 2500 model. This one's a 1500, so it'll have the small block. This one does have the barn doors. Chevy.
Good videos, man. You make.
Oh, thanks. Pontiac GTO, I think it's like a 67. It's got the his and hers shifter. Yeah, this one's a 67. Not for sale, very sharp. Got a second gen Econoline shorty van. A few C10s. K5. Got a Buick. Come on this side. No, he's right up on the, I can be being in the back of it. He's got up on the fence there. A little Sabre. A Yamani SS is for sale. E6. 16,750 on that one. It's warm now. I actually brought my flannel. It's still in the car. I guess next month will be the It's Cold for California video. G-Body Grand Prix. A Galaxy with a 429. Oh, I thought I saw it for sale. Oh, it's in the back. Okay. Thought maybe we'd have another one on the front. See, look here. It's got the fastback. This one's the XL. 11,500 on this one.
Oh yeah, this that baby right here.
Yeah, we're on the final aisle now. A 70 Chevelle. Got a brown Z28. This one's a 79 model. Info on that, there's no price on it though. Got the turbines on it. 62 or so. I'll check out the hood scoops there. There you go, there's the info on that one. '76 Impala, 41,000 miles on this one. Check that out. It's a sedan. It's like original paint, a little faded here and there. A little bubbling starting on the top, on the rear deck there. There's a '66 for sale. Battery sold separately. There you go. I had to go there. There you go, 31,000 on the Impala. That's second gen Econo. 6,800 on that one. This one's a shorty. Yeah, walk through, we find some stuff. This one for sale, this GMC pickup. This one's a 71, or 9,500 on this one. Get through, show you some more vehicles. Yeah, 64 Impala. Oh, the Toyota camper here, the Sunraider. I'll show you some more of these. Toyota Land Cruiser. Used to be an import from somewhere else, so I always say they didn't sell them like this here. Diesel. This thing is crazy. Registered to Montana. I'm guessing California would allow it. Impala for sale, 66. 45,000 on this one.
Mr. Bankman! Another one?
That's good. C10 for sale. Yeah, 17,500 on this one. It's like the engine was replaced. That's part of the sign from a different whatever vehicle he had that sign on last time. It's like it's got a older for sale sign there. It's a Riviera. A Mustang SVO. The turbo 4-cylinder. There's the info on that.
If it wasn't a 5-liter.
57 Bel Air 2-door sedan. '70 Mach 1. Oh, okay, so we got the louvers. 66 Super Sport Chevy convertible. Velvet's for sale. 40,000 on this one. There's the info. '68 Camaro that's for sale. Chevy pickup with lots of pearlescence on it. $2,500 on this one. '83 Chevy. An old AMC Rambler American convertible. Here we go. This one, it says 25,000 on the other for sale sign. All right, so that's going to wrap things up for the Long Beach High Performance Swap Meet for November 2024. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. I'm a veteran myself, 6 years United States Navy. Thanks for joining me as I figured out my new camera, which is basically my old camera, just without the settings already set the way I wanted to. And I just realized the stabilization was off the entire time when I was filming with that camera. So this should be a really interesting one to watch later on. Hopefully it's still pretty good. It should still be pretty good, like we hope. A lot of other great events coming on the channel. Make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, leave some comments, tell some friends. We're almost at 25,000 subscribers. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.